As most of y'all know, I used to weigh 340 pounds. At 340 pounds, you sure don't care about cleaning your house or decluttering, so that's what I'm doing. I'm helping old Terry catch up the house. I almost forgot to show you. I actually started. So these boxes were on the floor over there. That was on the floor in my closet. And so this is what we're starting with. And these boots were up on top of that. My goal, my hope, is to see if I can. There's fur like down inside those shoes. So I used to have a dog that would eat. He would eat the shoes. I was fostering him, and he would eat my shoes. So I had to put them up. And Sammy likes to get a hold of things and chew them, but he gets my house shoes. So I am going to, what my thought process, instead of putting it in that same, like straight out, is I'm actually going to make it stand up. And I'm thinking about putting it in the bottom of my closet. But that's just a thought process for that. But then I got to figure out where to put my boots and then all my hats. So anyway, I've got a lot of thinking to do. But in my drawers, like, I would like to try to consolidate them some, like that's underwear, socks, my linens, some more linens, books, old iPhone, iPad stuff. So I want to go through these. This is like my sleeping clothes and my lounge clothes, so my junk clothes. And then, of course, that top section. This was actually, my grandmother she had an old sewing machine, and it had 3 drawers. And my sister took them and finished them, and she glued on four little legs made out of door handles. And mine fell off because it's moved from my house in Jackson to Illinois and then back to here. I'm pretty sure I have those handles. Hang on, I'll show you what they look like. Just a second. Hi, Baxter boy. So this is what they look like. Anyway, I know I at least have one. I don't know what they were. Like, looks like maybe these were door handles. I guess maybe like cabinet handles. I don't know. But I know I at least have one. I thought I saw all 4 in my junk drawer. Now listen, this is a future problem. Let's not deal with that today. But anyway, so that's what I'm thinking about. You know, I've got the dog toy box, and I don't have any issues with that. The dog bed, I don't have any issues with that. I potentially could turn it the other way. I'm not sure which would be better for this room. But Callie will lay on that sometimes, and when they're wrestling. And this actually helps whenever somebody is like in the big bed and somebody's having trouble getting up on the bed. This kind of helps them get up in the bed. So so I like this. I do wish it was a little smaller, but that's okay. But anyway, and I'll never get rid of this. So when I adopted Lou, a lady who was following his story on Facebook, because he was a rescue story, and by the way, I have how each of them I got my dogs. So if you're curious, I have a playlist called Non-Food Terry, and let's not watch that. And it shows how each of my dogs got to me. But anyway, so the lady who was following Lou's story, she really was intrigued by his story, and she said that whoever adopted him, she wanted him to have his own bed. So she donated this toddler bed, and one of you all gave me this blankie. And I'm here to tell you it's the softest thing in the world, and Lou loves laying on that blanket. So anyway, so I've got things out. So what have I done so far? I pulled these boxes out, this box out, this. And I found a suitcase where it's dark. You won't be able to see it. It's only 5. Oh, it's 6 o'clock now. I found this suitcase in there. Didn't even know I had it. And the funny thing is, when I looked at it, I was like, did I borrow this? Is this somebody else's? When I looked at the little sticker that's on the back, it had my old address, my Jackson address. So that was, I moved out of that house in 2009. So So I guess I had it whenever I lived there. But anyway, so now I have a different set. So that's going in the donate pile. But yeah, so I'm not necessarily going to go through my clothes for sure. I might pilfer through a few of them. And I do like my boots up here. The hats, I'm going to have to evaluate where I want to do with my hats. This is I'm using it as a step stool. One of my coworkers, we were talking about having issues having bowel movements, and she said, "You need a poop stool." I said, "What?" So it has it rounded, so you put it in front of your stool, and you put your feet on it, and it gives you like almost like a squatting position. However, it never worked for me, but it does work as a step stool. So, I mean, I know I have another one around here somewhere, but it's probably in my hoarder's room, and I'm not ready to go digging yet. I did look a while ago, but I couldn't find anything. So anyway, so this is what we're looking at, and I guess in theory, I could put those in a drawer. Like I've been thinking, what do I put if I have an open drawer? I guess I could put belts and my tanks and bras. I got a couple dickies, a couple nice undershirts. So, sometimes you want to wear a sweater or cardigan, and those are like sleeveless shirts. So things like that, I guess I could put in a drawer. I've had these hanging over the hanging thing for so long. Anyway, we'll see what I do. I have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. But like I said, for whatever reason, I want to get these shoes. I mean, this is my starting point. I guess I'm starting at the door and I'm going to work my way around. So I'd like to put those shoes down in there, but I got to pull out my vacuum cleaner. I may have had a little bit too much caffeine. Shut up. Shut it. I'm going to pull the shoes out and vacuum down inside of them. The hardest part of doing the bedroom is this little boy right here and this sweet girl and that sweet boy. They just hover. And this one, I'm over here trying to fold some stuff, and he's like, "Hey, I know you see this belly, and I know you want to rub it. I know you want to rub this tummy tum, because I'm a good sweet boy." So that is the hardest part about doing the bedroom. For the record, it's 7:30, and I got the closet kind of sorted out and my shoes off. We're still working. How do y'all store your belts? Like, do you leave them hanging or do you put them in a drawer? I'm not really sure what I want to do with the belts. I kind of feel like I don't know, it's easier to see them when they're hanging. So I think I might put them back over there and just have belts hanging from that bar. But what do y'all do with your belts? Like, how do you store them? Please tell me. So I have not gone through these drawers yet, but as you see, I got the shoes off and they're back in there. What I do is when I take something off a hanger, I just toss the hanger down in this basket. So I'll tell you about that in a second. And so whenever on laundry day, I just pull that basket out and that's where everything goes. But I'm thinking that would be a good way to kind of keep the shoes away from any current or future dogs. Down in here, I'm just going to kind of show you. Let's see. I have bought, you can't see those. I went out on Amazon a while back and I bought all the same type of wooden hangers. I really like those. This odd color one. Oh, this one, I found this. I need to just trash it. I'll donate it. But anyway, this one I keep so that way, like sometimes Terry in 8 o'clock at night, Terry will just start matching things up in here. Sometimes if I've had melatonin, I'm like, gee, let me just match outfits. And then I'll kind of have them lined up in here. So this separates my shirts from my pants. Don't ask, it's what I do. And back here I have like some of those like short dresses that you wear with the leggings. So I got those back there, and then but got those leather pants that I got at Christmas or for Halloween, and a couple dresses. Anyway, so that's back there. So these are house shoes that if I'm gonna go somewhere like Mom's, I'll take those because they have not touched this house, like the floor with all the fur. So I got all my ankle boots and hiking shoes, as if I hike. Shut up. Anyways, I got 4 hats up here, and then I put my boots up there. So I will have to step on my little poop stool. I'll get another one eventually. But anyway, so that laundry basket right here, I could put that in the bottom of this, but there are times when the dogs are messy or they like Sammy has eaten some pretty yuck stuff out in the yard. And so I have hospital chucks down in here. I also have some out in my storage or in my back porch. But so I've had to grab those out before and just toss them up on the bed. So anyway, so this is my closet. Like I said, I'm not going through and donating anything at this stage. I went ahead and hung my belts for now because I can see them a lot better. And so, but for me, I have, I'm not going to keep the camera on it. I have 4 good bras and 2 bras so as I lost weight, by the way, if you are on a weight loss journey, get these belts. It attaches to the belt loop of your pants and it goes all the way around and this attaches to the other belt loop. So it's not like a belt buckle that gets on your nerves. And what that does is it tightens up the waist of your pants. So seriously, I use those the whole journey. But anyway, so I have 2 bras. As I was going down in size, I always kept 2. I can always keep a couple old bras because like when I'm around the house like today, I ain't got putting on a good clean bra that I wear to work. So anyway, so I always hang on to a couple not so great bras, but hey, how you doing? Anyway, so I'm not cleaning, not worrying about that. I bought this and I just put it together. So that took about an hour. It's 7:40 right now. This is a laundry basket. I got this on Amazon. It didn't come with these, but I don't like how the baskets are. But it's a solid piece of furniture. Now there are extra parts, and I just dropped them in the bottom of one of the baskets because I'm gonna pull out my white basket. I don't care if people see white on black. It ain't about that. But on laundry day, whenever I'm bringing up, when I bring the baskets up, I can set this basket right here and pull out my hangers and because I always dump my clothes right here and then I'll pull out hangers. So I feel like the closet is good. I'm satisfied with the closet and I've got, I put that together and that can roll around. I can move that if I ever want to. I feel like the top of this is fine right now. I still have a lot more to clean, so I may find other treasures. But this is just 4 things of perfume. I used to sell Unique, and I just think those are cute bottles, and I still use the perfume. This is dog. It's pet cologne. So it smells so good. I buy it at their doggy daycare. Easy Groom, the scent is Pearl. And sometimes what I'll do is I'll spray the bed because the dogs don't like me spraying them. So it's pet friendly, so I spray their bed and or my bed, and then whenever they get up later on after they lay on the bed, they smell good. These are my mom's. Growing up, she had these on her dresser. So, sometimes there's just things you don't want to get rid of. And this is a non-negotiable for me. It's been down in a drawer, and now I've got a place to display it. And that I can look at. And I told y'all, my sister said, if Mom dies and you just move into her house, you'll make it a shrine. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. What of it? It'd be all right. You all ain't got to look at it. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm satisfied with that. We can finally see my wall again. So like I said, next, so I feel like that's okay. So that right there, I just keep that there all the time. It doesn't look beautiful. That is my donate. So sometimes I go and put on clothes. I'm like, yeah, I don't like how this fits anymore. So I always keep that right there. And that is clothes that I want to donate to the thrift stores. Next up is these drawers. Oh. I did find a place. So this is where instead of my bra is hanging. I wear these called Shaper Mint. They are compression tank tops. And so I use this. It really helps minimize the roll and the loose skin situation and with my clothes because your girl ain't going to get surgery. And then I got my 4 bras. And back in here, I've got those three nice camisoles. So I put those in there. And we'll get to this later. All right, next up, drawers. I'll show you real quick. Like that is some linens. Oh, back whenever we had to wear all the masks all the time, I kept those. This is some linens and electronics. And I think I saw that should be with the Christmas stuff. More linens, socks, and this is the underwear drawer. We don't need to get into that. So I figure I'll show you how it is first. I didn't show y'all inside those drawers, but anyway, but I did have this little clear chest. Well, it was just clear drawers. Hang on, they're still in the hallway down here. Or well, in my hoarder's room. I'm gonna have to leave the door open to my hoarder's room just so I could keep putting stuff in it. But I pulled that out. So I'm hanging on to it till I finish my hoarder starter kit room because I might need it for something. But when I'm all done, I'll release Roomba into this room, or I'll sweep, But Roomba couldn't get under there and stuff very well before. So, but I lay in bed, and down here, I've got like stuff that was in that clear tote. And anyway, so yeah, hang on. This poor thing, it just sits crooked. It's been beat. This thing's been moved all over the countryside, and if you look close, you can see the fur on it. That's all right. We ain't talking about that today. That is not what we're here to do. We are decluttering, not cleaning, but it's still crooked. I'll clean stuff before the family comes. You just don't stress about it. Anyway, so there we go. Now I'll have an open place, and what I'll do is I don't keep my pillows on the bed because the dogs wrestle, and this one might think it's a toy and de-stuff it. So so it'll set perfectly on that when I'm not in bed at night. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, so now hang on just a second. So this drawer is where I'm going to have my linens, and then this drawer is empty. This drawer is empty. This drawer's got the underwear and socks. You'll need to be seeing my underwear and just extra socks and hosiery and stuff like that. This one just gonna have junk. So like the watch or the Apple Watch. Whenever my grandpa ordered this, this was in it. So that was my grandma and grandpa's, my mom's parents, and make sure there's no addresses. So it says drawer handles. So they sent him extra drawer handles, and his name was Cecil McElmurray. Well, this is Patrick Fern. So I think that's Patrick Furniture. They're still in business. Part of me wants to take this. This was September of 1974. I was 2 years old. So anyway, and it says the Signal Drawer D, Chaffee, Missouri. Anyway, so yeah, I just thought that was kind of cool. So I've held on to it because if one of my handles break, then I will be able to put new ones on there. So anyway, so all that to say, this drawer is cleaned out. So, so yeah, so it's just a few little junks in it. But I put my linens down in that bottom drawer. I could always move it up later. Again, that'll always stay there. But so, whoop. Hang on. I'd set my drinks up there while I was over there. Anyway, so that, and that. So next up is that. Oy vey. I'm going to go through. I actually have kind of gone through those a little bit. And that is like my jewelry. Listen, I ain't got real fancy jewelry. It's just jewelry. That's, okay. So I have shorts and pajama bottoms. That's like summery stuff. Nothing. Oh, that's where I told you I put my bra and tanks. What's in this one? Oh, this is like my winter pajamas and tops. And then down here, that's like things that like the, those A-line dresses, the dresses that you wear like those thingies under. So it's some of those different leggings. That's the word. So this is just all leggings. And then I've got some sweats. And then this is leggings that are more like athletic leggings. So if I'm running to Walmart or something and I don't want to wear my pajamas, I pull out of this section. So there's that. And I showed you that. So really it's this, and this one. So I guess those are all pretty straight. It's more of this. But I do have some t-shirts in my closet that I'm considering moving into here. I'm going to wait and see. Like I have bought a whole bunch of church swag. Sorry, I sat on somebody's feet. I got a whole bunch of church swag, and I might end up putting that in a drawer just to kind of help open up some room in my closet. Anyway, I want to take care of this top of this first. And by the way, those baby wipes, I use those to dust with. It probably ain't what it's supposed to be for, but if it's good enough for a baby butt, surely it's good enough for wood. You can see there's chunks. There's like, I was fostering a dog and he's the one that ate shoes, but he chewed that. He chewed that off. He chewed that. So, yep. He thankfully he got adopted into a happy family. But yeah, my furniture still bears the scars of that sweet Finn is what I called him. I don't know if they kept that name or not, but bears the scars of Finn. All right, y'all, I am satisfied. So again, the closet. Oh, and I pulled out those the shirts. So a lot of them were from you guys, and so on weekends, I love to wear those, or if I'm going somewhere fun. And so I want to be able to know exactly where they are instead of having to crawl to the back of the closet. So I've had people ask me, I don't know. Whenever I wear an outfit and I wash it, dang it zoomed in. After I wash something, like my shirts, after they're washed, they go in the back. In the very, very, very back. That's the very, like, whatever I get out of the washer, that's shirts, they go back here. When I get done washing my pants, they go back here. If it's something that I've worn once, my hangers go this way. If it's something that I've washed, my hangers go this way. So, so these hangers that are going backwards right here, those were all washed. Some of these are going this way because I brought in my winter stuff, and even though they were just hanging in the other room, I still don't want to wear them twice. So anyway, so some, well, and like a cardigan. So these things I wear twice. Look at these Dickies. Did you know you can buy button-up Dickies? These are the greatest. And they even have this little strap that goes under your arm. But anyway, so that's kind of how I keep my clothes regulated. And then if I want to wear some, like I have my work pants shuffled in here. But if I wake up and I'm like, I'm feeling like a dress and leggings, I can just go through this side. So I kind of keep them segregated. Like I said, and then my dresses are back there. So that's kind of how I've had my dresses. So again, I got my shoes down here. I actually pulled out the previous hamper and I'm taking it back in the other room. The reason why is I just like that I can just plop these on top. Oh, I don't know. I can't even explain it. These are going to stay here. This is Febreze. There's like wrinkle something or another and static guard. So those are for things for me. Again, this will stay there forever and always because, you try on something, you're like, nope, I don't like it. So you throw it in there. So I got my belts here and I got some ties that I wore sometimes just to be fun. And of course my just piddle around bras. So, oh, Nelly, we're going to have to slide these to the front side if we're going to be able to get this door to close. Hold her, Newt. All right. There we go. You know what's funny? This, actually, I had to put this together, okay? And this actually came with a little thing that has pockets on the outside. I put it backwards, and I was not going to take it apart just to be able to hang a thing on the side. I said, no, it ain't that serious. So my pillows will sit up there when they're not in use. This is my laundry hamper, and I'll just pull these out. It's I actually like this. You pull it out, and this actually comes off. So if you chose to use the black, it's a Velcro, and you would just unvelcro it and take it wherever you want to go. But I really, really like these mesh bags. So again, this is empty, and there's that. I got that phone. That's an old phone. I want to see if I can record some more crochet videos. Instead of using my phone, I'd like to use that phone. And then, of course, the wild ones. Then this, I showed you this earlier. So got this all displayed, and we can see those again now. Been a long time. I'm just leaving those there. I might could hang them on the other. I don't know. I'm just going to leave them there for now. Because some of the stuff, if I move it, I'm going to forget. Anyway, I got my jewelry there. And listen, if you decide you want to come rob my house, please know I ain't got fancy jewelry. I got jewelry that's like, old Walmart jewelry. So anyway, but and then, so like we said, this shorts. I just got a bunch of my red hat lady stuff. I put it right in there. So this is my church shirts. This side is Kids Point. So I actually volunteer in the kids' church. So these are t-shirts that are related to that. And these are like the main shirts. Well, it's t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, and a sweatshirt back in the back. But so I have all my church related gear in there. And like I said, I want to be able to say, where's that shirt that so-and-so gave me? Oh, yeah, here it is. Where's that shirt whatchacaller gave me? Here it is. So these two are long sleeve shirts, and these are all short sleeve shirts. This is actually a church shirt, but now it's one that we did over the summer, and so I wouldn't actually wear that anymore to church, to the kids' church, because that series is over. So I'll have those there. What was in here? Oh, yeah. I'm going to forget that in the morning. I'm going to be like, where the heck is my stuff? But anyway, I was in a sorority, and I just think that's neat. So I hung on to that, and I got a candle here, and just kind of, I didn't do anything with this. So got this when we went to Cozumel, and this we went to Half Moon K. So anyway, just some trinkets. So yeah. So I am definitely happy with how it turned out. I know, well, and I have 2.5 empty drawers right there. So if I decide I need more to hoard later on, I could put them in there. The dog bed is just going to stay there, and that's going to stay there. So there we go. I am done. Yay. Have a good day.